Hello, I'm Madeleine Slatford, editor for the Middle East and South Asia region for NVentures. Over the next few minutes, I will give an overview of some of the activity that has taken place across this region during the past 6 months and highlight some key activity and opportunities. Many of the licensing rounds opened in early 2025 have had their deadlines extended. Both OALP-10 in India and the offshore licensing round Pakistan extended deadlines until end of October 2025, i.e. now. Awards have just been announced from Pakistan, while India has made a further extension for bids until year end. Turkish state company TPAO signed an MOU with Pakistani companies OGDCL, PPL and Mari Energies with a view to bidding in the Pakistan offshore round, the Turkish company bringing its deepwater experience from the successful Sakarya field development in the Black Sea. And the consortium successfully bid for 2 blocks. Bids were received for 23 out of 40 blocks offered, with Mari Energies-led ventures picking up the bulk of the awarded blocks. In India, OALP-10 is the largest ever exploration acreage offering, comprising 25 blocks in 13 basins, ranging from onshore to ultra-deep water offshore. In the Middle East, Oman has 3 onshore blocks currently on offer, all of which are reported to have received bids. Awards are expected to be made in early 2026. Data rooms for a bid round in the UAE Emirate of Ras Al Khaimah are due to close in November, with bids expected January next year. Not shown on this map, but in Lebanon, a long-standing bid round is scheduled to close in November. It will be very interesting to analyse the awards made from these rounds and the new players and partnerships that emerge. OALP-9, India's previous bid round, which closed in March 2025, resulted in numerous awards, mainly to local companies or consortia. However, international major BP entered a block in the Saurashtra Basin, partnering with ONGC and Reliance, highlighted here in green, marking a new country entry for the company, which has also formed a strategic partnership with ONGC to evaluate offshore acreage. It's safe to say more acreage has been signed up over the last 6 months than surrendered, but there have been a few significant relinquishments. ENI has retrenched somewhat in the UAE by exiting some Sharjah acreage, and in Oman, Shell has exited 2 frontier blocks after drilling a dry hole last year in Block 42 and having had plans to drill 4 wells in Block 55. Both companies remain in other blocks in these countries, so it is a strategic realignment rather than a complete exit. Bangladesh is a different story, as the Oil OVL consortium has held the shallow water offshore blocks since 2013, and by declining the next renewal period, left Bangladesh's exploration offshore entirely fallow. Let's hope it paves the way for a successful bid round in future. Small relinquishments on expiry onshore Turkey, but what's not shown here is Perenco's country exit after 30 years, and in this case it's to focus on other projects outside the MESA region. Exploration drilling in the Middle East has been relatively low-key over the summer months, with a few very long-duration wells ongoing in the Gulf. In Oman, while ENI and OQ did not report test results from the Block 47 well Najid-1, gas shows were encountered and the term of the block has been extended, which is encouraging. Activity in South Asia has maintained a steady pace, with some notable discoveries. A couple of examples. In late September, Oil India announced the presence of gas recovered during intermittent flow on testing at its Vijayapuram 2 well, its second well of a 3-well campaign in the offshore Andamans, with testing ongoing. Vijayapuram 2 spudded in May 2025, and this is Oil's first hydrocarbon discovery in the current programme. Meanwhile, ONGC has drilled 3 wells in a concurrent Andamans campaign, with no results reported. In Pakistan, Marie Energies Limited is making good progress exploring the Gajiz Formation at the Mari gas field, which has been producing gas since the 1960s. It appears there is an oil leg in the deeper horizon, the Gajiz Formation, and this has yielded a number of drilling successes in this Middle Indus area. In the lower Indus Basin, UEP has made some recent discoveries in the Paleocene Khadro Formation, such as Takri 2, and Barki 1 from the Upper Cretaceous Pab Sandstone, rather than the more classic Lower Cretaceous Low Goru target. These success stories are both examples of extending the productive life of mature basins by exploring new reservoirs. NVentures report for the region highlights the out-of-round opportunities that we are aware of, and using the online exploration viewer you can see the background and context to each of these. Exploration is clearly buoyant across the Middle East and South Asia region, with full geotechnical coverage in the NVentures MESA service. We cover drilling activity, deals, bid rounds and active data rooms, all with vital geological context and delivered online with simple GIS tools. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to know more about how we can help with exploration intelligence and new ventures, please get in touch.